Hey friends, Ernie here. In this video, I'm going to analyze the moronic vision of a billionaire who don't give a shit about you. He's in it for one thing, and that's for the money, for himself, and his moronic vision. Now look, the guy is a billionaire, so what am I going to say? I'm not a billionaire. What the fuck do I know about being a billionaire? Who am I? I don't have billionaire friends. But I do know about technology. I know what works. And I have held the top post or near the top post in a multi-billion-dollar company making billion-dollar decisions. So I have at least, some inkling of understanding here. I only could wish that it was my money. But I'm watching this interview with Mike Novogratz on Bloomberg TV. And of course, you have to look at it right there. It's on Bloomberg! Bloomberg, the biggest shills of crypto that ever was. And so I'm watching this guy, and I'm just thinking to myself, man, he is setting everybody up, getting their hopes up so he can fleece you. He has basically admitted that all the institutions are in it to grab what they can. And if it works, great. If it doesn't, they're going to fleece you. That's exactly what's going to happen. That is the plan. And it's not like the future plan. This has been the plan all along. This is what they've been instituting and executing every fucking day since before the bubble even became a bubble. That was the plan. He talks about, well, I'm going to just tell you before we get into it. He talks about the infrastructure is there. It's starting to be built. It's something that the enterprises can hold on to. It's a fucking load of crock. There is no infrastructure. There is, okay, so you have Bitcoin and all the miners and all the people that are holding wallets. Is that what he's talking about? Just Bitcoin? What about all the other cryptos? All the failures that have to go away. The EOS. Cardanos. All of these guys. Where's their fucking infrastructure? I mean, this is about the biggest load of crap that I've ever seen, and it's right in line with Bloomberg's shill operation. I am sure that this is what we call a native ad. It's not an interview. It is what is termed as a native ad. I'd like you to look that up. Google it. Native ad. Basically, it's an advertisement. It's not an interview. It's an advertisement not for crypto, but for Mike Novogratz. That's what it's about. Well, let's just take a little peek and look into some of the stuff that he talks about. I mean, here he talks about crypto's down 90% in some markets.
You're looking at. I always laugh about the math of that. Like, market down 90% is down 60%, and then another 65.
But you're still convinced. You're still convinced there's a recovery to be had.
Yeah. So listen, what happened?
Yeah. So listen, what happened?
All the retail frenzy that came up and down washed out, and now you're in this process of handing off ownership from the People's Revolution, from retail to institutions, and
there it is. You're in the process of handing it off from the People's Revolution, some revolution. It's more like a pump and dump operation where they put most of the people into the fucking poorhouse. So now that we've fleeced the people, we are now going to go to the institutions and we're going to fleece as many of those as we can too.
All the architecture that institutions need to feel comfortable with this is being put in place. And people say, well, no institutions are in it, and that's just rubbish. You know, you're starting to see, first in the venture funds, and now in these hybrid funds, institutions like the Yale Endowment. I mean, David Swensen might be the most influential investor in the world investing in a fund that's based in Bitcoin. And so where Yale goes, people follow. And, you know, what's stopping institutions from investing in crypto is a little bit the next guy in. And so it's one of these things.
All right, the next guy in. And what he's talking about, the infrastructure. They're talking about secure holding facilities. They're not talking about networks, backbones. They're not talking about that. No. And now he's talking about the next guy in. They're waiting for somebody else to take the big plunge.
Okay, so we need the next guy in. Who is the turnkey? I mean, there's what? Non-deliverable forwards at Goldman's. There's the infrastructure at Morgan.
So it's been custody in some ways. So Fidelity announced custody solutions.
Yeah.
Delayed a little bit because the U.S. government keeps shutting down. But I think last night I heard.
Oh, come on. What in the world does the government shutting down have to do with Fidelity's custody business? Fucking nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. It is just an excuse. Whatever.
It's, you know, March or so. The New York Stock Exchange is a crypto company called Bakkt. That's around the same time. And so all these things are just getting started. You know, February, end of this month, beginning of next month, middle of next month, you're going to start seeing custody come online.
And that's the turnkey moment.
It really is. And so there's 4 or 5 really decent custody solutions. All of those custodians are working with institutions. They've got, you know, Fidelity's got 200, 300 customers lining up to be customers. And so they're not going to all rush in on day one. They're going to want to see water run through the pipes. They're going to want to, but over the next 6 to 12 months, you're going to start seeing institutions.
All right, so there you go. There it is. Over the next 6 to 12 months, you're going to start seeing institutions putting some money in. This is the time period. What they're going to do is they're going to start beefing this and building this up, building up the narrative. And it's not the institution's money they want. It's your money. They're going to wait for the next guy in. Get all their money in there. Put them into custody solutions. Like, that is what is going to be. I mean, what do custody solutions have to do on God's green earth? What do they have to do with dApps, distributed applications? All these use cases. They've got nothing to do with it. So what is the plan? What is the plan, pray tell? What are they going to do? I mean, where are all these other cryptos going? Are they anywhere? Or is it just all Bitcoin? Is that what we're talking about?
Put a small amount of assets, of their assets. Now listen, a small amount of institutional assets is a lot of money. And we've kind of hit an equilibrium in this 3,400, 3,600 zone. Could Bitcoin go down? Of course it could. You know, all markets can go either way. But it feels like we're just kind of grinding along the bottom, and the next move will be significantly higher.
That's fantastic analysis. Yes, we're just grinding along in this 3,600 zone. No, it could go lower, but it just feels like we're going to go higher. Fantastic analysis there, Mike Bucko.
Those customers come in and that momentum builds. So if the floor is 34, 36, call it 4,000 for cash on a good run. What can you get on an uplift for the rest of the year if interest rises institutionally?
If you look back on any market, when you have these bubbles that go up and down, we're not going to bubble back up.
Okay.
We're going to grind back up. But if you start buying, you know, could you go to 8,000? Of course you could. And then also you're like, wait, that just doubled in a year. And then you see the enthusiasm pick up. I think what's telling is in 2017, we got almost to $1 trillion in market cap, and if you actually add the coins up, not in circulation, over $1 trillion in a frenzy. And I think in the next run up, you're really going to separate Bitcoin from a lot of the other cryptocurrencies. I think, there's 118 elements on the periodic table. Only one gold is valuable just because it's store of value.
And is that what Bitcoin represents to you in that world?
Bitcoin is going to be digital gold. It is going to be a place where you have sovereign money. It's not U.S. money. It's not Chinese money. It's sovereign. And so sovereignty, it costs a lot. It should cost a lot, right? It shouldn't be. And so people say, well, Bitcoin's slow and Bitcoin's expensive.
Yeah, they are. I mean, what about that criticism?
Well,
it's slow.
Have you ever been to Fort Knox? Like, we keep gold, but surrounded by guns and deep vaults, and it costs money.
All right. Get what he's talking about here. It's going to be the sovereign money for the institutions, for the rich dudes. It's going to cost a lot of money. If you want to participate in this in any reasonable way, you're going to have to take advantage. Well, let's just listen to the rest.
Like, gold's got store of value because people say it's valuable, and we mine it, and so the idea that it's supposed to be free and cheap is actually misguided. And so I actually don't think last year we talked about crypto, everything was going to be a version of Bitcoin, and that's not necessarily true. Every blockchain doesn't need the same level of security. It doesn't need to be surrounded by tanks and guns protecting it. And so you're going to see other versions of cryptocurrencies that represent, call it less secure. If the blockchain is for secure value transfer, if I'm selling you my digital glasses and they cost $1 each, you probably need a little less security.
What? That was the fucking whole point of crypto. The ultimate insecurity. What is less secure? So in other words, we're going to have wicked expensive Bitcoin and then all the other shit coins. The less secure ones, that's for the masses. This is for us, the institutions, and then all this shit. What the fuck is he talking about? This guy knows nothing about crypto. Absolutely nothing. What the fuck are digital glasses? Oh, that's the cheap Bitcoin. You can have that.
And a little less safety than if I'm transferring millions of dollars.
I'm going to turn left field because I know you had a late night. I just want a pepper comment on markets. We've had this amazing relief rally in markets. Trump's going to potentially extend the China trade talks. Look, there's a glint in your eye. Do you trust this equity market coded old-fashioned market rally?
I do. Listen, the Fed has gone on hold. They've paused. That's a big deal. There's a ton of buying power in the U.S., mostly from buybacks. We think there'll be $1 trillion of buybacks this year in the U.S. stock market. It's a lot. And so you've got support from corporate buybacks. You've got a support from the Fed. Growth is fine in the U.S. A little slower than last year, but not collapsing.
What's your top trade?
Listen, I think being short dollars versus emerging markets is a great trade right now. Again, Fed on hold. Emerging markets got beat up last year. And I think long equities.
All right. Finally, he said something worth hanging on to. Long equities. And I agree with that 100%. And in fact, let's just take a look at that. So here's the Dow. We're on the precipice of hitting new highs. Here's the S&P 500. Again, within just a couple of percentage points of new all-time highs. And as he said, the Fed is on hold now. They're stepping back. Interest rates are still low. Energy is still low, and it's coming down. Here's the S&P. Here's the mid-caps, S&P 400. Again, within just a few percentage points of all-time highs. Why in God's name would you put any money into Bitcoin when we are now on the precipice of one of the biggest bull runs ever in human history? Not just a continuation, this is just the beginning. We're going to see a huge breakout here, my friends. This is where you need to be, not crypto. Mike wants to take advantage of those people who think that crypto is the new economy, and it's not. It is for the elite, the holding companies, the enterprises, not for you. Crypto is dead. This is a setup to take your money and run. Thank you very much. I'm going to do another show in just a little bit on real markets. I'm done with this. Goodbye.